Imagine trusting someone with your deepest thoughts, your fears, your hopes, only to watch them turn against you. The closer you let someone in, the more power they have to hurt you. The Stoics knew this truth well. They lived by a principle most men ignore: never be too close with anyone. Why? Because attachment breeds weakness. It leaves you vulnerable, exposed. Now, let's get started. Seneca once said, "He suffers more than necessary who suffers before it is necessary." Do you see? The moment you rely on someone else for your emotional stability, you give them the power to control your state of mind. You hand them a blade and pray they don't use it. A true Stoic guards his inner peace fiercely. He understands that tranquility is not a gift. It is a fortress built stone by stone through discipline and self-control. Don't let someone's presence or their absence dictate your emotions. You are not a leaf in the wind at the mercy of every gust. Find the stillness within yourself. Marcus Aurelius, Emperor of Rome, wrote, "You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think. Every relationship, no matter how deep, is ultimately fleeting. People come and go like seasons changing, but your principles, your values, these remain. Prioritize the things that define you, the code you live by, over temporary emotional attachments." Epictetus, a Stoic philosopher who knew a thing or two about hardship, warned, "It is impossible for a man to learn what he thinks he already knows." He was talking about keeping an open mind, but the same applies to the heart. A Stoic understands that revealing everything about himself to someone, even a loved one, is dangerous. Keep parts of yourself private. Nurture your own counsel. Mystery is a form of power, and the last thing you should do is hand someone else the map to your soul. The Stoics and the Buddhists, different paths, but they understood this truth. The more you attach, the more you suffer. If you base your happiness on another person, on their presence, their affections, you're at their mercy. A Stoic finds contentment within. He learns to appreciate the simple things, the beauty of the world, the quiet satisfaction of a life lived in accordance with nature. He understands that true happiness comes from within, not from external validation. Find your own footing first, then you can share your strength with others. Seneca stated, "A wise man gets more use from his enemies than a fool from his friends." Harsh words, but true. The closer you are to someone, the easier it is for them to betray you. They know your weaknesses, your vulnerabilities. But instead of fearing betrayal, prepare for it. Understand that it is a part of human nature, as inevitable as the changing of the seasons. Don't let it poison you. Don't let it turn you into a cynic. Simply be aware, be prepared, and when it happens, meet it with indifference. The Stoics valued their energy like gold. Why? Because it is finite. Each day you are given a certain amount of mental and emotional resources. Choose how you spend them wisely. If a relationship drains you, if it leaves you feeling depleted and exhausted, cut it off. Do not waste your precious time and energy on people who add no value to your life. Protect your energy, guard your heart, and invest in relationships that nourish your soul. Epictetus taught, "Freedom is the only worthy goal in life." And what is true freedom? The ability to be content with oneself, to find solace in solitude. If you cannot be alone, truly alone with your thoughts and feelings, without seeking external validation, you are a prisoner to the presence of others. Solitude is the ultimate test of inner strength. It is in those quiet moments when the noise of the world fades away that you truly confront yourself. Embrace those moments. Learn to enjoy your own company. Find peace in the stillness. The moment you make your happiness contingent on another person, their actions, their affections, you have surrendered control of your own life. Like a ship without a rudder, you are at the mercy of the winds and tides. A Stoic finds joy in his own existence. He finds satisfaction in living a virtuous life, in pursuing knowledge, in helping others. He does not seek external validation because he understands that true happiness comes from within. So should you isolate yourself completely, become a hermit in the mountains, distrustful of all? No, that's not the Stoic way. You can still be a good man, a loving man, a loyal friend, but you must maintain your emotional independence. Be kind but not naive, love but not blindly, trust but not completely. Find your own strength, your own center. That is the Stoic path.